This problem is a ratio problem. Ratios are something you're going to be using a lot over the next 3 years. And this is a very practical application of ratios. So let's read the problem and figure out how we're going to attack it. It asks, which is the better buy? Value Mart is advertising a back-to-school sale on pencils. A pack of 30 sells for $7.97, whereas a 12-pack of the same brand costs $4.77. Which is the better buy, and how do you know? Well, to solve this problem, we need to set up two separate ratios, one for the 30-pack and one for the 12-pack. And we need to figure out which of those ratios is going to be the most advantageous, that is, the best deal for us as the consumer. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with the 30-pack. Now, a 30-pack is going to cost $7.97. So we're going to take that number of dollars, 7.97. We're going to divide it by the number of pencils. That's 30. What that's going to do is give us a ratio. And the ratio will be in terms of dollars per pencils. We know that because the top of the fraction, or the thing that's being divided, is going to be the dollars, and then, or whatever the units would be, in this case it is dollars. And then the thing on the bottom is going to be the per. So if it was miles per gallon, then gallons would be what would be on the bottom, or the thing that was dividing it. Okay, so 7.97 divided by 30. If we pull up our calculator, I already have that on there. Yes, we can see. We'll go ahead and do it for you though. 7.97 divided by 30 is going to get us $20.265, or 26.5 cents. Since we don't have half cents, we're going to go ahead and round up, and that means that for that pack, it's going to be 27 cents per pencil. Always want to put our units per pencil, right? All right, let's check the 12-pack. So we're going to do the same thing for the 12-pack, but the price of the 12-pack is $4.77, so we'll put that on top, and then we'll divide by the number of pencils, which is 12. Go ahead and run that on our calculator. 4.77 divided by 12 equals 0.397. So if we round that up, 0.39 is 39 and 7/10 of a cent. So we're actually going to round that up to 40 cents. We can see right away that the 30-pack, as we might have expected, is cheaper per pencil. We could have done this also in the reverse. We could have done it in terms of the number of pencils you could buy per dollar. But then, instead of looking for the lower number, we would have been looking to get more pencils per dollar. So if we'd set up the ratio that way, we would have had 30 divided by 7.97, which, if we do that, 30 divided by 7.97 would tell us that we could buy approximately 3.76 pencils. And in this case, because the dollars was on the bottom, we would have said per dollar. We could do the same thing on the bottom, which would have then been 12 pencils, which cost us $4.77, which would tell us that we could have received 12 divided by 4.77, 2.51, or rounding up, 2.52 pencils per dollar. So as we can see, we use the ratio of dollars per pencil. We come out with looking for the lower number, which is the 30-pack, right? If we had done pencils per dollar, we want to get more pencils per dollar, and we would come out with the higher number of pencils per dollar, depending on how we set the ratio up. Okay. Remember, the per, whatever it is always going to be what's on the bottom. So if we were to write that up, I'm just going to pick the top explanation because it did ask how we know. We know that the 30-pack is the better deal because it has the lowest ratio of dollars per pencil. And there you go.